Going?
Yes, fine.
What have you been up to today?
I had a speaking practice today.
Oh, how did it go?
I typed you just now.
You just typed it to me?
Yes.
Typed it to me in Amazing Talker?
Yes.
Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, I mean, I have something similar to that, and maybe not that exact topic, but I have, yeah, from the same thing, almost the same paper. So we can take a look at that. But I mean, this is the yeah. I mean the yeah. This is the same thing that I have more or less, but I don't have the specific topic about a personality test. But I made something for you that was basically the same. We'll take a look at it together. Sound good?
Mm.
All right, just a moment. I'll share my screen with you. So you have a lot of speaking classes today. You had one already. Now you have two with me. You have another one later as well.
Later.
Yeah, did you know that?
When?
You booked two lessons with me. You booked another lesson with me at I think 11 o'clock your time. No, more later. What time did you book with me? Hold on. Let me take a look. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me get rid of this. Let's see. Yeah, you booked from 11 or so from midnight your time, from 12 o'clock tonight, from 12 to 1. Is that
Okay.
is that all right?
Yes, yes.
It is okay. I mean, if not, you can reschedule it to another day. I understand if you need to.
It's okay too.
All right. Well, you're getting a lot of practice today then. All right. So let's see. All right. Yeah. So, very similar to what you had, just a different topic. All right. And so, what we'll do is I have a timer at the top. Now that I think about it, I just realized that while you're reading it, I'm not going to be able to see the timer. I probably should have put the timer at the bottom if I was smart, Chloe, but I'm not always that smart. So, what I'll do is I'll give you 10 minutes to read. Then we're going to talk about it. I'll try to pretend like I'm another student in your group for 8 minutes, and then
It's
after that,
two people. That will be 4 minutes.
there probably won't be two people though. I mean, there should be at least three, I believe.
Yes.
There should be four, but if there's three, then it's 6 minutes, I think. So I think I think it's 10 minutes if it's 10 minutes if it's four people, 8 minutes if it's three people. I don't think you can do two people. I'm not sure if they allow that, but I'm not really sure, honestly, Chloe. So, but anyway, we'll take the 8 minutes. In fact, I was gonna not even do the time limit today. I was just gonna practice, and then we could do the time limit later. Would you? Or maybe that's what we'll do for the first one. We won't time it at first. We'll just do it. Take your time, and then as we go on, we'll start timing it. Okay. All right, but I will give you 10 minutes to prepare reading it. But we will time that even. But feel free to go over if you like. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can you see that? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
Finish.
So you feel like you're already ready.
Um,
Do you want to take a little bit more time? You have plenty of time. That's only 1 minute. You have 10 minutes to read it as many times as you want. So
it's usually the 10 minutes is usually for us to like write some point. But I
yes, yeah,
think
yeah.
it's
Well, I
fine for
hope.
me to
All right.
practice
I mean,
right now.
do you have a pen and paper? Are you going to write anything down?
I would like to try to speak right now and don't have any prepare. I think
All right.
it's
All right. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Would you like to go first?
you could go first. I want to look for some.
You go first, Chloe. I haven't even read the whole thing. I was just reading it right now. So you go ahead.
So first of all, I do believe that as the economy is rising in Hong Kong as a international city, so some old districts would be redeveloped for some kind of new and more trendy restaurants and shops for other foreign people to come and visit Hong Kong with a new scene and a more pleasant environment. So yes, this is the reason.
Oh, I think that's a good point. Well, what problems do the redevelopments cause?
I think the main problem and effect is that like is that what the old I forgot the local people do not. Can I see the question again?
Yeah, yeah. Well, what are the
Yeah,
problems that redevelopments cause?
I think although the old buildings are redeveloped, but the local people that lived in there originally would be forced to move to another district, and like the original and traditional stuff like the cha chan tin and some local food all disappeared because of the redevelopment.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I agree. Well, what could the government do to reduce the problems that the residents face?
Uh, I think. Um, I think there should be a consultant to balance the redevelopment and some area that could be improved by uh, replacing the redevelopment. Maybe just some changes of the very old building, but not redevelop the whole district.
Yeah, I think that's true. You don't need to redevelop everything, just the buildings uh, that are in need. But what else do you think is important about this?
Uh, we usually don't answer for this question. Like,
Okay, but I
yeah.
mean, this could be all right, fair enough. You don't want to, all right. I'm thinking if I'm a student, and I'm in a group with you, just asking some questions to make you tell me
Yes.
more. So it's not a question directly by the examiner. It's like as if we're talking in a group. All right. Well, I'm going to ask you some more questions about this, but you don't need to see that. So I'll stop sharing
Okay.
and I'll just ask you. So, what do you like about the area you live in?
Uh, the most area that I like of what I'm living is the park and the basketball court. As I'm a outgoing person, that I would love to have some uh, uh, activities like playing basketball and having connection with my friends. So I would love to enjoy the moment with my friends while we are going to the park and have some like sharing our dailies to each other. Yes,
Sharing your daily what?
like daily life.
I say sharing about your daily life. Okay. Well, what is the biggest advantage of redevelopment?
I think the biggest advantage and benefit of redevelopment is that the view is being more pleasant and less messy than before, as like the old building, the old shops are quite how to say that.
Oh, you mean ugly? Or I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah,
What?
ugly.
Okay. All right. So you think that it'll be more beautiful? Okay.
Yes, and more brightful.
And more bright and brighter.
Oh, brighter.
You just say brighter and more beautiful.
Brighter.
Okay.
Yes, and this attract the foreign countries people to visit the area.
So it could attract tourism.
Yes.
Well, what types of shops are typical of old neighborhoods?
I think some shops for newspaper and cha tin, which is famous for some bread and noodles, which is yes,
So some older restaurants that sell noodles and newspaper shops.
yes.
I see. Okay. Is that typical of all old neighborhoods or just that one?
Just in Hong Kong, like
Okay.
yeah, the old districts.
So the question wasn't what shops are typical of that neighborhood. The question is what shops are typical of old neighborhoods in general.
That neighborhood.
It's not about what's typical of that specific neighborhood. I mean, what types of shops are typical of all old neighborhoods,
Like
or just
the
in
global.
neighborhoods in general? Yeah,
Ah,
that's
ah.
okay. That's okay. It's still a pretty good answer. Well, why do older people like to live in traditional districts?
I may think that the quiet ambience is the most reason that people would like to go to there.
That people would like to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think it's the quiet, the peace and quiet of the traditional districts. Okay, that may be true. That may be true. Well, what would you change about your district?
As I'm also living in a like a kind of old district, I want to have more like a more convenient transport that I could like what go to
You-
another place more easily and faster.
So you would like to have more public transportation.
Yes,
I see.
public transportation.
Your district doesn't have public transportation, or
Yes,
not much,
but less.
but less. I see. Would you prefer to live in an old neighborhood or a redeveloped area?
Although the redeveloped area is like a more beautiful view with like advanced like with some advanced shops and building with more yeah, but
Go ahead.
like how to say the building is more like
Modern?
this yeah modern with
Yeah.
some designs, but I do believe that the old districts have a like the human have a closer connection with each other and help each other. So I
They
like
have more character.
yeah.
Is the is the redevelopment of old areas too slow in Hong Kong?
Pardon.
Is the redevelopment of old areas too slow in Hong Kong? Is that do you think it's still the 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 modernization of the old areas in Hong Kong is happening too slowly, or do you think it's happening quickly?
I think especially in Hong Kong, the redevelopment is going like I think is fast because most of the area in Hong Kong are redeveloped.
Okay, most of the areas have been redeveloped already.
Yes,
Who benefits the most from redevelopment?
I think the government and some traders, I mean entrepreneurs, they benefit the most as after the redevelopment, usually some visitors and tourism would come to Hong Kong for like having a look of the redevelopment areas. Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be asked all these questions, of course, but I mean, by me asking you all these questions, it shows you really have a very good grasp of this topic, and you would be able to answer pretty much any question somebody asked you about it. So that's fantastic. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let me share my screen again. All right, so this is about the death of Facebook. Oh, you can read it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, tell me about well, one or more of these topics that you were reading in the above article. Yeah, go ahead. You go first. You tell me about the one or more of the topics and these questions we have below about what you read in the article,
About,
just like we did previously.
you mean I have to conclude?
No,
What, what, what?
just like we did before. Same thing.
Oh, like I have to answer the first question?
Yes. Well, just tell me about. Tell me like you're discussing with a group, like you're discussing like I'm a student. Tell me what you think about the article.
So I have to do the opening.
Yes, yeah. You're the student. I'm not the student. I'm just pretending to be the student. I'm
Okay.
not the student here. I just
Uh,
sit here and nod and say, yeah, good idea. That's all I do, Chloe. You're the you're the student.
would you say something to like agree or disagree me?
Yeah, I agree or disagree. Ask more questions. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So let's kickstart our discussion by talking about the topic of like social media and some online platform. So in my opinion, I do believe that young people in Hong Kong won't use Facebook as the younger generation in Hong Kong have a thoughts of Facebook is make for the older generation and the silver hair, such that if they want to be more trendy and a fashion, younger people would choose to use another platform like IG or Snapchat instead of Facebook.
More trendy and fashionable. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
I see. I use Facebook, and I'm a young student, same age as you. Do you think everybody is going to stop using Facebook as this generation?
Uh, I think it's just a trend, but not all people, all young people would use another platform instead of Facebook.
Yeah, I'm wondering if social media will continue to be popular at all, or do you think maybe we'll stop using social media in favor of something else?
Pardon?
I'm wondering if social media will continue to be popular at all, or if we'll start using something else instead.
I think social media is on the rise as people nowadays tend to rely on technology and yes, the online platform, they are like tech savvy. So I think they will keep using social media in the future.
Well, what do you think could replace the current social media we have now? I don't know what other options will we have?
I think mm, like talking to AI would be the instead. Yes.
Okay, so AI, I agree. AI will probably uh, play a much larger role in our social media world in the future. I give advice to other people about not showing all of their life on Facebook. I think that there can definitely be privacy issues. Do you agree?
Uh, yes, as there are many anonymity, like people in
Anonymous?
anonymous. Yes, they use Facebook uh to have a scam, like
Scammers.
yes, as a scammers to treat others nicely and pretend to be friends with them, but afterwards they might ask for some personal information and do something that is incorrect.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they might steal your information so that they can do something bad to you, like steal your money. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I once had something like that happen to me. Has that ever happened to you?
Yes, I've noted that some people would send me a link and tell me to click in.
Yeah, what happened?
And I know that my friend was hacked by the link. Yes.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. All right. Let me ask you some other questions about this topic. So I'll stop sharing my screen for a minute. And again, I'm going to ask you more questions than would actually be asked of you, but I want to hear your ability to describe many different aspects of the story for practice. Do you use Facebook?
I don't usually use Facebook, uh, as my friends tend to use Instagram and Snapchat for sharing their daily lives. But I know that my parents are using Facebook for some years to like share some photos and some funny videos for their friends and their parents. And yes.
So, what social media do you enjoy using the most?
Yes, as I've mentioned, Instagram is I use the most as I know that many celebrities and some vloggers they use Instagram to share their perspective of like how to do a makeup and to share their life recently.
Okay. Well, what do most people like to do on Facebook when they do use it?
I think there are two parts of people and stakeholders. One is like scammers, and one is the normal user. And the scammer in Facebook would like how to say if you want to attack someone like fish scam.
Yeah, phishing. Yeah, I use a phishing scam. That's right. Yeah.
Fishing to find some people that is in the older generation, and as they are not good in using some online like digital device, so scammer will use Facebook as a platform.
So do you think they're purposely looking for older people who are less tech savvy?
Yes,
Yeah.
and they would like believe in the scammers.
I see.
Yes.
Do you think that schools should teach students how to use social media effectively?
Yes, of course. As nowadays the technology is like advanced, yeah, and
Now
pe-
that technology is becoming more advanced.
yeah, becoming more advanced, and it is important for a teacher to teach them to use the online platform in a correct way, and teach them not to trust all people on like online.
To tell them not to always trust everyone that they meet online. Yes. Why might social media make people feel lonely?
Social um why? What?
Well,
Feel
why would it
lonely?
make people feel lonely?
Lonely. That is one of the reason is that maybe they focus like over focus on the social media, and some people could see uh, other people are playing with their friends, and like of their story, and they share their daily lives, so that as me on like a person on social media, I would focus on these and think that I don't have any friends, and I'll feel lonely about it.
Yeah, it's true. I think that a lot of people share a carefully curated version of themselves online, and it could make people feel lonely by thinking that their life is not as good as everyone else. And they're not as happy because they think everybody else is living the perfect life.
Mhm.
Uh, how do you know what you read on social media is true? How do you fact check?
Uh, uh, one of one of it is that the number of fans.
One of the ways you could say.
One of the way is that I would check the fans, the number of fans of that person, and there is a blue tick that is that include a certification
Okay. Yeah.
that, yeah, to prove that that person is in a is teaching or sharing some correct information, and yes.
Well, why do people create fake Facebook pages?
mm, One of the reason is that they would um uh fake face, like to share some misinformation
Sure.
and teach people in some incorrect way.
Or also they might want to be added as a friend to your Facebook, even though they're not. They're pretending to be someone else to gain access to your friends list, possibly. It's a good reason. I get that a lot. I get people that they try to add me on Facebook, and I don't know why they want to add me. Maybe that's somebody that I know from the past, an ex girlfriend, or an old friend turned enemy from the past that wants to
We
see what I'm
think you're
doing.
charming.
No, just people that want to see what I'm doing, but
Mm.
aren't on my friends list, so they pretend to be somebody else. All right, let me ask you some more questions. You're doing a great job, by the way, and I do hear you sometimes mixing up some phrases and sometimes not using the correct vocabulary. But I hear you self-correcting as well as when I correct you, you know exactly what I mean and correct after that. So more practice is the way to win. So that's what we're
Right.
doing.
Yeah. Like usually uh like my friends said, always say that we use Mandarin to think and we use English to speak, so that we have to think for some second to think of the meaning of the vocabulary. So we might hesitate sometimes.
Yes, right. Yeah, there's sort of a gap
Yeah.
between what you're thinking and what you're saying, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go down to about politics. So you can read.
What is mental attentiveness?
Attentiveness means to pay attention. So your mental attentiveness is your ability to stay focused and attentive, and pay attention.
I'm not really understand
Which,
what this passage is saying.
well, the idea is that our leaders are too old. I mean, I believe that to be true. If I look at all of the leaders of my government, they're all old. They're all older than my dad. Most of them, and I don't know how many old people you've known in life because you're still young. But when people get old, they tend not to be as quick and smart as they used to be. So our country is maybe, and this is just an opinion. You can have one either way of by people who are not as mentally capable as they once were. On the other side, they also older people are wiser. They have more experience. They have been through many different situations and solved many problems. So having an older, wiser person might be better. It's all up to you to decide what you think is true. That's not even true. Donald Trump is older than 71 years old. He's like 81 years old. Yeah, that's not true. That's wrong. So 79. Yeah, 79 years old, almost 80. Yeah. He will be in his 80s before his time is up. Yeah, and the prime minister of Malaysia is 92, or at least was. I don't think that he's the prime minister anymore. This is an older article. That's why.
It's hard
Say-
to it's
say
hard
again?
to be 92.
Yeah. I mean, that's wild. I wasn't aware of that until I just read it. To be honest, 100 years old now.
Oh my
So yeah,
God.
this is an older article, but I don't. He's a former prime minister. He's not the prime minister anymore. He was the prime minister up until 2020. So if he's 100 now, yeah, he was the prime minister up until he was 94 years old.
People in Hong Kong usually stay till like 70 years old.
Yeah. We have some really old people in government in the U.S. Let's see, who was the oldest sitting member of the U.S. government. I forget his name, but I think I know who it is. Okay. All right. Right now, Chuck Grassley is 90. Okay, that's surprising. He doesn't look 90. Oh, 92. Yeah, Strom Thurmond. That was the one I was thinking of. He was up until 100 years old. All right, let's go back. All right, kick off the discussion, Chloe.
Kick off. How could I have another opening?
Well, let's look at some possibilities. All right, here's some examples. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, you could start presenting the data immediately. You could start with a relevant quote. But yeah, that's not really the answer I'm looking for. I mean, I guess this is pretty good. Like, let me begin by talking about first, let us understand why this topic matters. To start clearly, we should look at the main issue. This topic is important because it affects our daily life. Yeah, I think those are some good examples there.
Okay. So, there are some skills that a political leader needs in today's society that I think before he or she become a political leader, they should be a successful person. Yes, they should have success in doing in particular job or like stuff.
They should have success and experience in a particular job before they become a member of the government.
Yeah. And apart from that, I do believe that like team spirit is important because they are the leader and they have to implement some good policy and to how do you say apart from control, like we don't say control people, but how to say
to lead people.
Like to lead the people. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's true, but also there is a younger generation that may have really good ideas, but doesn't yet have the experience of running a company or a business of some kind that may be able to offer some interesting ideas and perspectives to government. Don't you think?
Yes, I agree. And although there are some limitation of the younger generators, like the younger leaders,
the younger generation.
Yes, the younger generation. But I think what did you say? I forgot. Okay, there are some strengths and of the older leaders as they they experience some stuff like wars or some hygienic problems in the past, and they know how the society was going.
Hygienic problems, like, well, how do you mean?
Like in like COVID-19.
Oh, okay. All right. So
In the
they
past in Hong Kong, there is a 2003. There was something going on. Like, yes, some hygienic problem.
okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, they will have more information about how to lead people in these events.
Although I'm not sure you would call that a hygienic problem. I guess you would just call that a problem with I don't know, viruses or I mean, because it's not hygiene and hygienic is usually about cleanliness. I mean, you could specifically reference, COVID-19 or other pandemic or epidemic events or different diseases or viruses, but hygiene is usually about being cleanly, cleaning,
Okay.
so it makes it sound like they were dirty or lived in a dirty place. Yeah.
Like some pandemic, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me ask you some more questions regarding this. Would you like to be a leader?
I would not choose to be a leader if I could, as I'm not a people that is full of the leadership.
I'm not a
And
person.
like what did I say?
You said I'm not a people. You
Oh,
would say
I'm not people. Yes, I'm not a person that is full of passionate and leadership to lead the people, and I'm not good at implementing some policy and to fulfill all people's requirement.
all to fulfill all people's expectations, maybe.
Yes, expectations.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think that most leaders would have answered that they do want to be a leader if they were asked right now at your age?
Well, I mean, like this topic is really hard for me.
Okay.
I think most of people would say no.
Yeah. Would you prefer to have younger or older leaders?
For me, as I'm a younger generation, I would say that leader in a younger age is like more fulfilling my expectation, as they usually have the same thoughts at me of what the society is going on now for the younger generation. Yes.
So they have a better connection to the current state of the world, or a current state of the issues that affect you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the biggest advantage? Well, I guess that you answered that question already. All right. Should older leaders be respected because of their age?
Older people. You mean older people or a older leader?
Older leaders. Yeah.
I think we should respect for the older people, but we should not especially respect for older leader, because
It's interesting. Why?
the age cannot affect that we should respect for more, but as we should respect for how they implement the policy and how they
You would
lead the
say
people.
we should have more respect or not have more respect. Not respect far more. You would say we should have more respect, or you could say we should not have more respect. So you think we should have more respect for our elders in general, but our leaders shouldn't automatically get respect from us just because they're older.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that those older leaders understand young people?
I think most of the older generation couldn't understand how the younger generation is like what they are doing. As I usually listen from them that they don't understand what are we doing, like why are we keep scrolling the phone and don't look at the side and don't talk
Sorry,
to
don't
people,
look at what?
look at the environment. I mean,
Okay.
and don't have any connection with the real people. Yes.
Okay. Do you think that there should be an age limit?
Mm, this topic is really so hard for me.
Oh, that's good.
I want to listen from your opinion. Like I could learn from you.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll share my screen again, and I'll go through and I'll answer the questions quickly and as many of them as I can, and tell you what I think.
Hope that my exam is not this topic.
Would I like to be a leader? Yeah, sure. Why not? Would you prefer to have a younger or older leader? It's tough because I respect the younger leaders for what they bring to the table. Certainly, I also respect older leaders because they do have that knowledge and wisdom that comes with years of experience. I do believe after a certain age, you do start to lose some of your mental clarity and sharpness. I think sometime after age 70 is when things start to decline. So I don't want to put a hard age limit at 70, but I think most certainly 85 should be that. If you're older than 85 and you're, I don't know. But then again, look at the Prime Minister of Malaysia. So, it's hard to say. But yeah, I think most people at around 80 years old, there is a definite mental decline. So we should definitely look into that. Do I think that older leaders understand young people? Sure, I understand young people. I think I understand young people often more than they understand themselves. I think that younger people often think that we don't understand them, but it's just that it's because we have a differing point of view. It's not a lack of understanding. We were that age once too, and we know what to do and what not to do. And we know and we know that we don't want to see younger people make the same mistakes that we may have made or other mistakes that we saw other people make. So yeah, I think that covers most of that there. We'll come back to this when I see you in about in a little over 30 minutes. I'll tell you some more about what I think about all of these topics, and we'll practice another one or more together.
Okay.
All right. I will see you soon.
Okay.
Bye.